Hello, YouTube. Appius Attius Rulus with you once again. And I have to admit, I'm actually a little bit sad because after today, I will be putting this incredible Banner Saga to rest. And but I am really looking forward to today's stream. So let me go ahead and do as I usually do. Take the extra minute here to pull up the YouTube gaming app on my phone. And then I will be able to communicate with you all. This is the one with the giveaway. This is the time that I will be handing out a key to Banner Saga 3. Hello, Andrew Walker. Glad you're here for the Apocalypse train. I'll give it an extra couple minutes once I know that I've got people, you know, rolling in. I know this is typically a less usual time for me to start streaming, but I really wanted to give this one the best chance for everybody to gather aboard. Good morning to all of you in Australia. Very, very late evening to you all in Europe. Good afternoon, West Coast. Good evening, East Coast. Glad to have you all with us today. Like I said, I can give it a little bit of time. I want to double check to make sure that this little tool is working for me. So I'm going to type a message here. I've enlisted the aid of Nightbot. It's a website, actually. Yeah, there it goes. I'm not even using YouTube for today's stream. I mean, obviously I'm using YouTube in the sense that I'm streaming through YouTube. But today, I'm using Nightbot, and that's because it'll allow me to actually do the giveaway of Banner Saga 3 at the end of today's stream. So, let's talk about where we left things off. My last stream was like 4 hours. Hello, Regina. And in that stream, so much happened. So much happened that it was actually content I had never seen before. And as such, I actually might have taken away the possibility of choice for the chat. I'm sorry. Actually, it wasn't might have. I did. And it was an ending critical decision that I made, where if we had decided something different, or if I had let my chat decide, could have changed the entire final chapter. So, I'm in the Iron Man sort. I don't like going back to previous saves. I like living with my consequences. And I'm determined to let my chat live with the chat's consequences. But since I did the goof, and I removed the possibility of choice from the chat, I'm going to reload the campaign back to that one particular point. It is the final return to Arborang on the last-ditch push to the White Tower. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and load up the game. You'll notice there's some extra saves in here. That's because I did some testing and experimenting. Pay no mind to all of that. Here we go. Arborang, the last return, day 39, 2:24 in the morning. Here we go. Hello, Ben Bloomberg. Hello, Colonel. Glad to have you with us, even if it's just brief. We're going right into the story. They didn't make it, Juno and Avent. You don't know that. Have hope. Hope is going into battle to claim victory or die. I don't know what to call this. It's no different than any other siege. Or how about, doesn't sound like the hack and I know. Give him a swift kick in the tush. What do you think you know about me, small one? You only consider how hard to hit things. There are options. I'm going to guess it involves setting something on fire. Blow up the roof. Suicide wasn't the solution I was looking for. No, she might be onto something. We already cleared out the basement. If we hide down there and collapse the Great Hall, would take the warped time to dig their way to us. So we bury ourselves under a pile of rubble trapped in the basement. That'll make the funeral rites easier. I'll keep yours short. Look, it's better than nothing, but it sounds like a last-ditch effort to me. Lots of things could go wrong. Not to mention, if we do survive, we'll have to dig ourselves back out. Agreed. Keep up the fight. When we've got no other choice, we do as Yrsa says. Alright, so I'm now ready to crack my knuckles. Stretch out the neck, stretch out the back. There are 4 characters that we have to have in this final battle. Those are Oddleaf, Hacken, Canary, and Zephyr. Good news is that those 4 characters are all pretty solid. I know I haven't used Zephyr much, and she doesn't have the kills for promotion, but I'm definitely going to be putting Breeze to good use. This is going to be a great opportunity for her. I'm actually going to do one quick change to this, and this is in the interest of achievement hunting, because I am a sucker for that kind of thing. I'm going to put Bastion in. Bastion is a character we have not spent any time or effort on, but I mean, actually, you know, I take that back. We have given him a title. We did call him the Unbent, and we can increase that, make him even more tanky. He's a character that I just didn't use much. But let's look at his backstory real quick. A towering colossus of Blackstone who looks like most of the other dreads you've seen, but this one seems to recognize the sacrifices that were made which allow it to survive now within Arbering. He chooses to fight for his protectors. Good for him. So the achievement, I just need to get 3 kills with him with you know, that kind of strength rating. That won't be difficult. Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong. It looks like I'm going to be bringing him down to 13 strength with this item. So, I'll tell you what. I bet you I have something better for him. How many talents do I have unlocked? 2. Whoops. Wrong direction. Resume. Thank you. I mean, armor per turn and additional break is always good for a character like that. Yeah, I'll go for it. It's interesting that I gave Trigvy's necklace to Oddleaf. Don't I have 30 crit, 20 crit, 2 break talents, 3 all talents? Just give me a second here. I'm kind of curious. She does have lots of talents. I could actually give her some more with a quick promotion. Why not? Okay. Give her some more talents. Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay, we'll just tighten her straps. There we go. She's now rank 6 in 4 different talents, which is pretty awesome. Or I give her +1 ranged distance, more crit. Okay. There, you get that. Bastion, you get this. Nobody gets that. Yeah, I don't need that on anybody. Okay. I do have more renown, so I might as well just spend it already. Who has the most kills out of everybody here? Oh, you know what? Hey! Scafak just got a promotion. Canary's at 43, Hackens with 42. Wait, does that mean Oddleaf is our most killy character? Alright, well, let's keep promoting her. I'll promote her. Yeah, I'll keep promoting her. Why not? Promote her until there's no more renown, and can't promote her anymore because I'm out of renown. Okay, then. The only thing left to do, give her the willpower. And there she is. She's our main character these days. Maybe I shouldn't have, yeah. Oh, well. I'll get some renown after this fight. Turn order. Bastion first, followed by Oddleaf. Scafak's okay. Canary's good where she is. Zephyr right before Hacken is perfect. We're ready for battle, folks. Let's do this. I see Wicked here making comments to all of his ridiculous Tree Man names. I was watching him play Warhammer co-op campaign with Regina last night. I didn't know this is something you can do. You can totally just load up Steam and watch somebody else play the game that they're playing. Like, what? That's a thing you can do? It absolutely is. Okay, I'm totally talking over this conversation, but you know what? I've voiced it once before. Here we go. Oh look, it's just a Varl. Oh look, it's just a Dredge. It's just another Varl. It's only 3 of them. It's fine. This is okay. There's a Horseborn. 4. Okay. 1 more Horseborn. Okay. How about 5? We'll bring in a Dredge Grunt. That's okay. 6. You know, just a piddly human. Okay, and an Archer. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else want some? All 7 of you good? You good? You good? You done? You sure? Anybody else? Let's take a moment to just appreciate the battlefield. I haven't really taken a chance to like look at the art, but this is the last stand, folks. This is what's left of humanity and Dredgedom and the Horseborn and the Varl. This is what's left. And that music just... I think we decided that the theme here on the music is that even if we win, what is there left to do? Alright, so the 4 leaders of their kind, Hacken, Canary, Zephyr, and Oddleaf, I cannot move. But it makes sense that I have a Dredge in here as well, just to balance things out. I won't be using the Santa Uben strategy. I am going to be trying to feed Bastion a few kills here. He'll do just fine against these guys. I'm not worried about him. Scathach can stun things. I think the one I most want to stun... Hold on, let's look at everybody's stats. What I'm most going to want to stun is that big one right there. So I'm going to set him up right next to Oddleaf. All right, let me turn down that music now. You've had a chance to hear the Dredge March. That's what I'll call it. I don't know what Austin Wintory gave it. All right, so man, my chat's exploding here. So give a PSA about not putting forks in toasters. Okay, folks, don't put forks in toasters. So yeah, Regina, what makes you feel good about yourself? I hope it's not the music. This just makes me depressed. All right, we're ready. Okay, so first to the rodeo is going to be the Varl up top. Second is going to be that guy up there. He's the most dangerous one. And then this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Bastion over 1 step just to get ready for the attack. This guy moves up, get over 1. Oddleaf is going to have to trap this character. So I'm going to have her backpedal a step. And I'm going to do a rain of arrows right here. This is to encourage Hacken's Tempest maneuver once this guy that I just circled gets to that square. It'll be easy for Hacken to get both him in a Tempest maneuver. Actually, forget that. This is gonna kill that Dredge warped. All 3 arrows, just gonna obliterate them. You'll see. 1 damage, then 8 damage, then 16 or something ridiculous. 2, 4, and oh, he's still in it. Okay. All right. Scathach can't reach the Horseborn up there. There's nowhere to actually knock these guys, so I'm not gonna bother. It's the only one he can reach anyway. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and shift over here to be ready to take out this guy, I guess. There's not really much for Scathach to do. The reason why I'm not running up and stunning somebody is because his stunning only works if he can knock them back. These guys are at the edge of the map, and I can't knock them back. So I have to wait for them to step on. Like this guy, he just stepped onto the map. I would send Canary out here to stop this Horseborn because it gets the next turn, but it opens me up to counterattack from other characters. Actually, you know what? It's not that big of a risk. Why not? I'm heading out there. Excuse me. Now then, you have 7 health. I'm just going to do a straight up attack. And you're going to die on your turn. Dead. Called it. Okay. This one has a move that keeps him out of the fight. Hacken can reach there, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to give a breeze to Hacken. This way, he doesn't spend any willpower on the move to get into position for what is going to be a very, very nice Tempest. Goodbye. Collateral, please. Thank you. Alright, Bastion's turn. First kill. First of 3. Good night. Oh, that's right, they have the willpower absorption thing. That's fair, that's fair. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna send Oddleaf here. I'm gonna bait this guy into a bit of a trap. Let's hear what's his willpower. He would have to spend his willpower to move to that spot, so why not? Just in case he survives, he will waste all of his willpower to get here. Or at least one willpower. There we go. Didn't even need the third arrow. Alright, scat back. Do me a oh, this is gonna be perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna kick him into that square right there and stun him. Then get back over here next to Zephyr to protect her. That guy's turn is skipped, so he can't move. And then pin. That guy now cannot move. Nearly dies from poison. And now they're both locked there for another Tempest from Hacken. I'm proud of that. That was some good tactics. Zephyr. I think you should just come over here and start breaking this one's armor. There we go. Tempest. Good night. Okay, Bastion, that kill I promised you, here it is. Done deal. Hey, Wicked, you actually managed to get your handle in the YouTube chat. That looked easier than I expected. I thought you had to have your primary name. I remember I had to make a whole new YouTube account just to get Appius Attius Rolus. Alright, here we go. Say my name, say my name. Okay, so a hard day of fighting inevitably leads everyone to wonder if the time to put Yrsa's plan into motion has come already. They look to you for the answer. Chat, do we do option 1, call it now and retreat to the basement, or option 2, fight on? Andrew Walker says, fight on, option 2. Regina doesn't get to pick. I'm removing her power of decision. Wicked agrees, though, because, I mean, he's learned Regina's pretty smart about these things, and that he should listen to her, like he does in their co-op campaign, when he gives her control of all of his armies, and she gives him the spearmen, just to make you feel better. Right? Right. With there being only the 3 of you here, that's enough. That's everybody. Ready for more, you ask, and get tired nods in return. You prepare for another long day of fighting. Quote-unquote training wheels. Alright, so keeping Bastion, because I still need to get him 2 more kills. This is an opportunity to show off some other characters, because it'll be the last time to see them. Is there anybody in particular you want to see? I can only take out... I don't know if I can... Hey, I can take out everybody. Okay. So, Bastion's in for sure. You all tell me, of these characters, is there anybody... This is one of, if not the last time, you will ever get to see them in action. Who do you want to see? So Andrew Walker, that co-op campaign, it's not on a channel. This was actually something I was watching through Steam sharing. Regina says playing Spearman is fun. You get to RP a stone wall. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and I'll put Tricky Trigvy in. He's a Spearman. And he's earned himself some renown. Let's go ahead and give him a promotion. This is a big promotion. Here it is. Boom, 21 points. I can tighten up his straps. Confirm that. I'm not telling you how much time you get, but I can tell you that the choices matter. That's all I'm telling you. And I also mentioned that I wanted to, promote this, right? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and promote it now, because it's even more damage for her on her ability. Yes, please. Alright, so we got Trigvy in to represent that Spearman. I do have another Spearman. If you want, like, a spear line. Okay, here we go. Here's Luden. He's another Spearman. So I now have Bastion and 2 Spearmen ready to go. Who else do you want to see? Let me look at the chat here. You still talking about stream sharing? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Or Steam sharing, not stream. Steam. Wicked says, I'm a brick, look at me. Is there a brush your shoulders off option? Who is the most, like... Who's got that kind of swagger in battle? Out of all of these characters. Who just walks up and goes, I'm good. Fasselt, maybe? I mean, this guy survives everything. Even what happened to his face. And here's the thing. He looks bad. But don't feel sorry for him. Feel sorry for the other guy. Andrew Walker asks, what would Bastion transform into? I'll tell you, it's not a minigun. Sorry to say. Ubin? Yeah, we could put Ubin in. There we go. Santa Ubin strategy is now in effect. That'd be pretty good with some Spearmen. Gives Ubin some extra reach with that extra strength sharing he has. Nuva, yes, we are on the last return. We are in wave 2 of the last return. Welcome back. I went ahead and I realized that I stole the choice from the chat. So I gave the chat the chance to make that choice themselves. They unanimously said, of course, to fight on instead of just go ahead, burn down the roof, and fall back like I did, removing the option of choice from the rest of you, because that was actually a game-breaking decision. We're picking our roster for Wave 2 of the final return. Says I need a Horseborn action figure to pull it. So which one? I've got 4 Horseborn here. We've already seen Scathach in action. Do we want to see Roek? Do we want to see Deirdre? Or do we want to see Canary, possibly, again? What do you think? Regina says get the girls in there, too. Okay, well, if that's the case, here's Deirdre. The Deirdre is a female Horseborn. I've got 4 women left to choose from. We've got Zephyr, Canary, Oddleaf, and Irsa for 1 more slot. Canary looks sick in a good way. You want to take another look at her? She is a badass. She's an absolute badass. Her shtick right now, poison there, more poison here, and more poison here. She deals like an extra 6 points of damage just on her turn just on the enemy's turn after she attacks them. It's pretty gnarly. And yeah, she is a peltist. Regina says she is wounded, might get infected. Bashy would transform into a cart, but would need a Horseborn action figure to pull it, possibly. Wicked says this is even a question. Okay, so we have, here we go. I like this. We got Bastion, 2 Spearmen, Santa Ubin, and 2, what are they called? Cantriffs, which are the peltist slinging Horseborn. All right, tank support. I think Canary is still our anchor. But I think I want her going sooner in initiative just to really... Yeah, I definitely want her going up closer to front So I'm going to do this. Bastion, Canary, Luden, Trigvi, Dodriu, Ubin. That should work. This has got a lot of, like, area control in it. So, let's give this a shot. Let's see what happens. Ready for battle. No archers this time. No archers. This is, Nuva, I was basically saying this is the last chance to see some of these characters in action, and some of them I've just never fielded. So, and I know that my guys really like Trigvi. How long can we really keep this up? As long as it takes. Good call, Lubin. Save your precious writings. Okay, so what'd they bring this time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, there's only 6 of them. Okay. And stat-wise, ooh, that's a 15-21. I'll be dealing with you in a second. And these two shield guys, 17. And they're also absorbing damage with their unearthly endurance. They're going to be gnarly to deal with. Okay. That's a 14-18 back there. Alright, so deployment-wise, I need to get Ubin into position so that he can be supported. Canary's going second. I want her over here. And I can afford to actually back this all up one more. Here we go. There. That way everybody has the gift of protection. Mostly. We're ready. Here we go. I get the first act. It's gonna be that one. That guy? Okay, I need to move up to just deny this one his move towards Luden. Or, no, Trigvi. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step up like here. That guy can't get through. I'm going straight for the health damage here. Just hammer away at this guy, please. Crit! Done! Promoted. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get that Bastion achievement for sure. Hunker down. Thank you very much. Next up is... Okay, you know, he's a heavy hitter. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put... This is gonna put Canary at risk a little bit, but I need to pin him. Do some area denial. And poison him. Dang, he walked right through that pin. Good lord. Alright. What kind of move do you have? 4 move, 3 exertion. He just used his willpower to get there. Good god. Alright. Well, you know what? I don't like that. Luden, I need you over here to prevent Canary getting stabbed again from this guy. And let's do, I don't want to impale you because that moves that guy out of the way. I kind of need him to stay there now. So we're going to do a break, an armor break. He walked right around. Jeez Louise. Okay, get over here, Trigvi. Give me a crit. I'm getting tired of this. Oh, man. Resisted, hunker downed. Hunker downed. Okay, okay, alright. I'm getting a little bushwhacked here. What's your break like anyway? Only 2. Alright. Give me a pin. Absorbs, but he should be stuck in place now. Ubin. Good old-fashioned Tempest, please. It's only going to deal 1.1 or absorbed. That's right. Willpower absorption. I keep forgetting about that. It's poison and pinned. How much damage can I do to him? 8. That's worth it. Okay, so I'm gonna have him step over. Do a regular hit. Here we go. Alright, get the heck out of dodge, lady. What's your move? Okay. Be a pin. Max value. Absorbed, but that's fine. Luden. I think I need you over here for the Santa Ubin benefit. That's going to put you in range for a gnarly hit from him, so spend 2 willpower, come down here, I guess. Oh man, that gets him out of range. That guy's next, huh? Okay. No, you can't get close enough. He's gonna do an impale. Forget it. Here we go. Bleed some, why don't you? Okay, trick B. That guy's next. You're gonna do the same thing, son. Get him out of here. Oh, great, there's more. Whew. I might have made this harder than I needed to. I think there's probably going to be another wave after this. That's right. Walk it off. Walk it off. So the archer's next. Archer. Big guy. Archer. Is there anywhere I can put you that doesn't get you in range of this guy? No? He doesn't have a turn for a while. Alright. Poison tipped at a value of 2. That's going to kill the archer on her turn. That's right, absorbs, because they just have to absorb. I keep forgetting that. All right. Oh, Ubin, oh please, yes. I love me some Varl. Kill that one, please. Bastion Renown. Achievement unlocked. Alright. Canary. So that guy's going next. He can only reach Bastion. That guy's going after. He's already pretty hurt. This one's poisoned. I think I need to poison this one some more. Let's see here. How much poison is he already suffering? It's the ability. Ability poison, stroke description, brief. Which poison is that? It's the golden wasp poison. Alright. So that's 1 point. 3 points. So that's 4 points of poison damage. Plus another 2. So it's not going to kill him, but it's going to get him closer. Oh, actually, he might die. That might be enough. Okay, Luden. You know what? I think you're winning this engagement, so we might as well just keep going. Okay, yeah. Yep. You're winning this fight, so just keep doing what you're doing. There you go. Ooh, okay. She's still in it, though. He's gonna take 7 damage on his turn, so he's basically out. That one's bleeding. Yeah, you know what? Here, just, I don't have any willpower left. damage. I'm gonna have him break some armor. That's definitely what I'm gonna do. So come down here, break this one. How much poison? 2. Okay. So a simple attack. So I'm gonna have her fall back a little. This will be enough to kill that character on her turn. He's gonna bleed some more for looted. Good job. Santa Ubin. Step down here, kill this guy. That's right. Dead, that's a promotion for Turturio. Time to deal with this guy. Give me a crit, give me a crit. Boom! This is an easy call right here. Dead. You're already dead. Look, you keep coming at Ubin, or Ludin, and he's gonna keep shoving you back. Yeah, I called it. The one step over to the side was enough to make him do another step, because the AI be dumb. I don't care that you have 17 armor. You are already dead. So I need to start getting over here to support Ludin in his fight against this ridiculous shoving match. Game, set, match. Luton's screaming his lungs out as he's pushing that warped Varl. Dang, I know what you mean. Anuva says Scrivener Varl is best Varl. You say that, and yet your picture is totally Ivor, right? A 2-armed Ivor, no less. Anuva says they're actually a Varl named Carl, which is awesome. Carl the Jarl of Varl. Well done. He lives in Sarl encampment. Your memories have become a series of tangled figures swinging dark weapons. You survived the last day of fighting, but Irsa's suggestion is starting to sound more and more reasonable. The dream of rest is a siren song. Do we, number 1, that's enough, let's get underground, or 2, we can keep going. What could they possibly throw at us? Or do we just bring the roof down on their heads? Either way works for me, but it is the call of the chat. Nuva says 2. He doesn't get to pick. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Wicked says 2. I have other audience members out there. Flipboard says 1. Quitters are winners. Andrew Walker says, do we have enough characters to go again? Absolutely. We can actually use some of the same characters over that we've already done. Gina says 2. Andrew, if you're thinking 2, let's do 2. I might forcibly add Oddleaf and a couple others to the roster, but okay, we're doing it. We can keep going. You suspect there would be groans if everyone were too tired to speak. You prepare yourself for another day of hard fighting, knowing that it may be your last. Alright, so got the Bastion achievement. Let's go ahead and just bench everybody real quick. Who haven't we seen in a while? We haven't seen Irsa. We haven't seen Eirik, Aleo, Petrus, Moger. I don't want to use all of them. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just showing them to you. Here's the ones we haven't seen in a long time. Gris is another one we haven't seen in a while. Petrus stays. He's going to go in. Irsa, I'd love her if her damage rating wasn't just so low. She does have a... Oh my god, I gave her Bird of Prey. Ew. She has Slag and Burn, which is cool. I wish I gave her the Arrow Trap that the ability Oddleaf has. Eirik, if we were savvy about it, could have a Summon Bear ability, but we weren't that savvy in Banner Saga 2. Sorry, no bears. No bears. Aleo's got Insult. Insult's good. Petrus creates Guardsman. Mogre is painful to hit. He's prickly. He's like the porcupine of the army, with his Return the Favor and Break the Pain. Gris is like a taunting Ivor, who is also prickly, and happens to have 7 break. That's what I got. So then, looking at the list here, I see... Alright, so I definitely say... Nuva says Petrus, that's for sure. Okay. Wicked is definitely thinking Aleo and Irsa. Okay, so I can work with those 3 and then add in some other characters. Alright, Double Archer. Aleo goes first. He can taunt out one of the characters. Oddleaf a quick sec. Actually, you know, wait. No, Oddleaf is going first. Aleo second. And then Skathak and Hacken. That should work out great. Oh, hey, Braveheart. Thank you for coming in. Nice to see you. You showed up for the last episode of my Banner Saga stream. I'm giving away a copy of Banner Saga 3 at the very end of this, so everybody should stick around. I'm just double-checking my turn order here before I change my mind. I can increase her Death's Messenger, so you know I am. Boom! That is going to be the most damaging Death's Message ever. Alright. Aleo, you're good. Irsa, you'll do just fine, I guess. Skathak, I know you're ready to be promoted, but you'll do fine. He's got a lot of will to go through. Petrus the Whisper. Much less aggro, and he's got additional move. That's going to be good for him. That's really good for a Strength 14 character, let me tell you. And a lot of extra talents. And he's actually Strength 15 on the attack. Hacken, however, Strength 20! The Unmoved. What's you think? For even more strength. So actually, he's going to be Strength 21. Yeah! We're ready for battle. Let's just dive right on in. Day 3 of the final return to Arborang. I don't know if I've got anything left. Yes, you do, Irsa. Come on, you're unflappable. Once more, this is our last stand. That's right. And look how close they deploy. I was kind of expecting the point-blank deployment. That's why I wanted Oddleaf to go first, so she could just arrow trap that first one. And we got a Stone Singer all alone, all back here, all by yourself. Oh no! Whatever am I going to do? Am I just going to insult you into oblivion? Maybe. Maybe. They actually don't have any heavy hitters. Their heaviest hitter is actually this Slinger here. I mean, there's so many different ways I can deploy this. I'm going to go like this, I suppose. Yeah, this will work out. This will work out. Oh, and don't forget, there's a Warped Bear at 2021. Just move over a little bit just in case. We're ready. Okay, who's first? Varl is first. He can either get Hacken or you can get Petrus, but it'll have to be a break. You can't deal enough right off the bat. The bear is a much bigger problem, but the bear goes after Alea, which means the bear will never get a turn. That guy's stuck in the back. That one could be a problem. Okay, so then, here's what I'm going to do. I can actually get her kind of off to the flank and out of the way. I'm thinking right here will be a good spot for her. We're just going to rain of arrows to this spot, and we're going to wait for this guy to come to her. Her arrows will probably be enough to either leave him at like 1 health or just about dead. That's a waste of a Tempest if I've ever seen one. Alright. Now, Aleo, do me a favor. Can you get down here and insult the bear? Just insult him until he can't do anything else ever again. Just stand here, brandish your dagger, your small shield, your buckler, and your loot, and make sure this bear never forgets it. Never forgets what an ugly bear he is, and never acts. Alright. Irsa's turn. I want to do some area denial to this guy, just in case he chooses to come down here and try and hit Irsa. So, do a slag and burn in this spot, and hopefully this will just convince him not to come towards her. Yeah, he went for the trap. Crit, 7, dead. I love Oddleaf as Death's Messenger. I love it. That guy's gonna go after Hacken. Can't do much. Then it's this. Oh, Slinger. Can I get to the Slinger? Can't. Or I can, using a different maneuver. Okay, here we go. This is gonna hurt a little bit, but it's worth it. There we go. Shut down that Slinger a little bit. Move off to the side. Kick and run. Gonna Tempest? Yeah, you are. That tickled. Okay, Petrus. Oh, hey, you know what? There's actually a really cool... Yeah, we're gonna do a run-through. Oh, bam! Backstab. Exploited. That was really cool. Slinger is now in Overwatch mode. Okay. Hacken, I want you to step here. We're gonna do a really cool Sundering Impact because we got a nice long chain of them lined up here. Bam! Collateral. Kaboom! Alright. The Babbling Warped Stone Singer is going to try and summon a spell. Which one is it? It is Rupture. So all dredge at less than probably 10 health, maybe 8 health, are going to explode. Which right now is nobody, so the Slinger might explode, but I don't think that Slinger's actually going to hurt anybody, so I'm actually going to let that spell channel out. Oh no. Oh no, the bear goes next. Oddleaf, can you, you cannot save him. Aleo's told his last insult, ladies and gentlemen. That bear is going to devour Aleo, but I think Aleo has... Nah, he has Scarlet Feather. Okay. In that case, Oddleaf, would you be so kind as to shut down this guy, I guess? It's not long till his next turn. Alright. Oh, right, that Slinger, that stupid Slinger. You know what? I got a Slag and Burn too. It'll kill the one, and it will hamper that Slinger. Okay, ability I was expecting him to use. Alright. You know, you might as well make yourself useful.
I like Airship for having a lot of break for being a ranged unit, but hey, someone steps to the fire. Okay, wasn't expecting that. But I'm just gonna go ahead and kill the slinger now. Bye. Ah, they brought more. As they should, of course, if they're ever going to hope to defeat us. Alright, the rupture blew up nobody. Petrus, stand here. And summon a reinforcement here. Reinforcement, stand here. And I've just denied all of their new characters entry into the map. Or not. I was totally wrong. That horse sport just walked right around me. Alright, prove me wrong. I want to get down here and end this warped Stone Singer before he starts poisoning my allies. The bear is next. I'm gonna come down here with Oddleaf and try and prevent. It's just gonna be a small rain of arrows. I'm just gonna put one right here, just in case the bear decides it wants to attack Hackett, because I can't afford to lose Hackett's health. Called it. Beautiful. Okay. Next up is this warped Varl that Aleo has been dancing around with, but what's his movement? Okay, so Aleo, why don't you just come down here and keep hounding this bear for all it's worth. Ah, they brought more. Fall, foul Xenos. Yeah, I know, right? Is that the one time they actually line themselves up for a use of a Tempest, and they don't use it? All right, so Archer's up, Horseborn's next, Grunt, then that guy out there. Okay, I'm gonna have her fall back this way and deal some break. So you're 14. Here, just go ahead and break this guy all the way down. Petrus is going to take an arrow, but that's okay. Kill that one. Javelin for Petrus, but he's going to take it. He's a champion. 12, he'll do 4 damage. Okay, 4. Swing. That'll work. Four, 6, dead. Close enough to get both of them. So I'm just going to stand here, swing for 12. Dead bear. And Aleo survived. Oh, not the brain tentacliness. I hate brain tickles. I'm curious. I'm just going to go ahead and run all the way out here. Use up all the willpower. Use that horn. And I'm going to break this guy and see if I can't end the stupid brain tickle. No. Yeah, okay, that did it. That ended the brain tickle. How? Leo's hurt. Leo will be fine. Let's go ahead and do more break. Goodbye, Leo. All right. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and run over, do a quick mule kick, break his armor down a lot, get out of the way. He gets skipped. Petrus's turn. Here we go. Gonna do a run through. Bam, bam, and backstab. Exploit bonus. That's awesome. That exploit bonus triggers a lot more often than I was thinking it would. Oh no! Oh, that was close. Alright. 1, 2. Well, even if I use all of it, I'm not going to be able to get to use the Tempest to hit both of them, so I should just stand here and knock this one out. Try to deny the Archer shot on Oddleaf. Is that going to get awkward? Archer didn't take it. No, there goes Oddleaf. Dang. Okay. Still haven't managed to deal any major damage to Hacken. It must be his title. It's actually preventing some... No, it's not. He doesn't get less aggro from all that. That's interesting. Alright, so Scafek is up again. This time, instead of knocking him into next week, just stand in his way and kill him. Or, no, maim. We're going to go for maiming here, just so I can really get in control of the initiative order. I think either way, that guy can still reach Hacken, so I'm just going to go ahead and stand here. Yeah, he went for Hacken. His mistake. I needed it to be Hacken's turn, like, last week. I really do. He can do a triple Tempest right now, but... Petrus doesn't have any kind of, like, denial of action ability. So that Archer probably will get to run away. Here, you know what? I'm going to stand here and hit that Archer anyway. Alright, the first hit on Hacken is done. Hacken's still going to have a really ridiculous Tempest here in a second. Okay, Archer moved. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Just do a simple... two-person Tempest. Oh, this will be sick. Don't just stand next to each other, enemies. Make it too easy for Hirsa. Alright, it's all mop up from here. Melee he's going to do it in style. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Petrus stand in burning coals to run through this one. Good job, Petrus.
You're welcome, Appius.
Alright, victory. Petrus is ready for promotion. Aleo is injured. Oddly, because Aleo did a lot better than I thought for facing a bear by himself. Let's, hats off to Aleo. Hey, Reptile King, glad you're here. Glad you're here. You are here just in time for a great big cameo that I know you're gonna love. All right, there are several signs that you've run out of time. The dead are beginning to fester. The food is all but gone. The surest sign is that you can't raise your arm. Zephyr nods as you approach, before you've even asked her opinion. You hope Juno and Avend are still out there and getting close. You hope Ivor is still alive. Yrsa has prepared a flaming arrow, and now you find yourself just hoping for good luck. Spared 3 days, 72 hours. I know that's going to make Regina happy. Yeah, Nuva says, look at all that renown that will not be used in... You know, Nuva, I wish I had this kind of renown in Banner Saga 1 and 2. Like, I just... there's so many achievements that are just so difficult to reach because the renown gain is so hard. So here we are, inside the inner world. The shattered sun in the background, the bridge ahead of us. 3 days, almost 2 now on the clock. Warped dredge bodies ornament this hill like crenellations, some sitting or slumped, all dead. What happened here, grunts Volgard, pushing one over with his foot. Hundreds can be seen from the hilltop, and they look suspiciously arranged. This wasn't a battle, Valgard continues, noting the same. Juno and Avend have nothing to add. Wait. What if this is a warning of some kind? For something ahead, suggests Deitch. 1, I don't know or care. Let's get out of here. 2, inspect the dredge briefly for clues. Or 3, tell everyone to spread out and look for anything valuable. It's time to loot. I tried to very loudly in my mic clap my hands together and rub them, like you do when you see lots of loot potential. There's a bunch of dead dredge here. Let's go through their wallets, right? I mean, we have to confirm their identity. Nuva says option 1. Wicked says go through their pockets. Any other opinions? Flipper says 2, so I have a vote for each one so far. I need some tie-breaking decisions here, folks. What's it gonna be? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or 3. And if it says 2 and 3 have very different outcomes, but you're not gonna tell us those outcomes. So, meh. Andrew Walker says 1, so we now have 2 votes for 1. Just get the heck out of here. I don't care. I don't know. I don't want to know. I want to move on. Complete my mission. Alright, we're going with 1. The majority carries of 2. Here we go. Getting out of here. Regina asked, do we have time for 3? You think I was going to tell you, even if we did? Not going to tell you. So Fatum, Ollie adds, putting a bookend on the conversation. You leave the bodies to their resting places. And yes, we would have had time for 3.
The white tower that looked like a toothpick when I first saw it now soars above our heads, dwarfing any structure made by kings or WoW. This is where our troubles began, and with luck, where they will end.
So to let you know what you would have discovered if you'd stuck around, basically, those dredge saw the darkness coming, and then basically they all committed ritual suicide together, just to avoid the darkness. They
didn't want to suffer. They didn't leave with the other dredge, they just ended their lives. Alright, so in the back of your mind, you always knew it was coming. A fearsome figure stands before the White Tower, before a crowd of warped terrors. Almost started to worry you wouldn't make it, Bulwark growls. That's right, grab the popcorn. Final battle, boys. Knew I'd see your smiling faces again. I was expecting the serpent myself. The serpent carved a path for me straight to this place. You remember the quakes near the cliffs and put the pieces together. It must be getting pretty desperate if it brought you here to deal with us. On the contrary, seems like a great idea to me. Go ahead and try some mind tricks, see what rage really looks like. This is the last chance for reason, Bulwark. Your ravens can survive this. They're not mine anymore, which... You know, I saw this place in my dreams. So this is where the Volca did all their dirty deeds. Stole your powers. Never thought I'd end up taking the dredge's side. This is actually an important decision. There are pretty significant consequences here. So I'm going to leave this to you. I can carry on the conversation with option 1. I didn't come all this way to fail here. I can rush him, attacking while he's off guard, option 2. Or I can option 3, stopping us now would be the biggest mistake you've ever made. Try, like Volca did, to appeal to him. Flipperwort says 2, no diplomacy. Catch him while he's off guard. Wicked says 3, try to appeal to him. I know what happened last time we tried that. We lost Volca. Yeah, Bulwark is equating the dredge's side to, like, Bellower's opinion, which is kill them all, kill them all. Okay, so I got 2 votes for 3, 2 votes for 2. Nuva and Wicked are both trying to talk him down. Regina is remembering the last time she tried to talk him down. Got somebody killed. Yes, Nuva, Bulwark is taking the warped and the serpent side. Devour the world. Kill it all. Control-Alt-Delete. New setting. Let's go. So I've got a mixed caucus here. 2 votes for 2, 2 votes for 3. Magic of friendship doesn't work on this guy, and that is so true. It is so true. Wicked says he answers only to Sotek. Oh, as Reptile King. Reptile King probably says that. Alright, so I'm going to need a tie-breaking opinion here. I will go down to the dice if I have to. Here I go. Barring any last opinions. Odds or evens. Evens is number 2. Odds is number 3. And it's an even. It really like rolled around on the I rolled a d6. It really rolled around on like 1 and 3, and it walked its way over to 4. It was pretty fascinating to watch. So here we go. Nuva, I think this choice is going to surprise you, because this next fight is a 3-wave battle, right? Right, Nuva? You've done this a couple times now. You've seen the 3 waves that you face Bulwark in. I'm waiting for him to talk, because I can't wait till he sees this. He's gonna love this. It says, "Wake up, you Fane Bear." Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and click it. He'll catch up. You lunge, your weapon arcing toward Bulwark with the momentum, just like you tried to do to Volca the other way around. Okay, so yeah. This is a 3-wave battle, unless you steal the momentum for Bulwark and prevent him from monologuing. This is a 1-wave battle. I'm not joking. This is actually a 1-wave battle if you pick it if you pick that option. Okay, so I definitely want Ivan and Ivor. I don't need Krumer for the Apostate combo. I'll take Volgard to tank it up. I'll take Castaway for a little bit more ranged. And then I'm going to take Sibjorn to really help me bring some extra damage potential here. Yeah, Nuva, I know. It surprised the heck out of me, too. I found this out the other day.
some choices you never even realize are actually significant choices. So this is my last chance to spend some renown as well. We don't need to upgrade that. She's pretty solid on talent. I got room for 2 more talents. He's probably good. Yeah, I don't really need to give him anything else. Sibjorn. How are your talents? You look stacked. Holy crap. I have stacked you out. You don't have an item? I've got to change that. I've got to get you something with extra talents, man. No titles for you, however. You know, okay, here. Definitely promoting him. Just to get him some more willpower, because that 4 is too weak. I got to get him some extra turns of special abilities. Ivor. Using Bolverk's own gem is going to kick Bolverk's butt. And the Forsaken. Okay. There's actually one thing I need to change in the lineup. Just shifting everything down some. I'm putting Ivor first. Because I can't change his deployment in this, because I had Ivor rush Bolverk. So that's actually the first turn of the battle, is Ivor rushing Bolverk. So I want Ivor to go first, because I can't actually influence his deployment at all. Alright, then who needs... Sibjorn needs an item. Knockback on strength attacks of 3. That's a good one. -1 aggro, +2 movement, +3 exertion talents is good. Dunder's Hand is good. Do I have anything that grants extra talents? I guess, actually, you know what? That's really good on Sibjorn. 1 less aggro, +2 move, and 3 exertion talent. He doesn't have any exertion talents. Yeah, he does. Wait a minute. He has dodge. Okay. Alright. Alright. Here we go. That's on Sibjorn now. Dunder's Hand. Do I want to give that to anybody up here? Maybe Apostate. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to give it to Castaway. I don't need to dodge so much as I need her to just really, really hammer the enemy. Because she's going to start with a base 9 strength. So having Dunder's Hand is going to bring her back up to 12. That'll work. We're ready for battle. So there you go. Rushed. I've heard enough. Headbutt. Headbutt him. Headbutt him. Real. Stay out of my way, Ivor. Okay. That's a 15-21 up there and 2 14-18s. Alright. So what I'm going to do is Apostate in the corner. Volguard over here to support. Oh, Haven's heavy over to support. Here we go. This is gonna work. I'm just gonna rush all of the enemies. There's all these shards here. They all explode, and it's really freaking cool. Here we go. Charge. Give me a Tempest. Watch this. Bam! With some collateral. Nice try. Nice try on that Culling Blade. You can't Culling Blade like I can. Umbrage. Let's get this rocket battle music going. I'm gonna give you an opportunity just to listen to this.
just rocking, isn't it? I love it. I kind of had to like take a moment, just like backtrack and talk about one of the things we just saw happen. Bulwark, his special ability is Frenzy. He always attacks twice, but he has knockback now. So every time he hits somebody, he can't hit them the second time. That takes away Bulwark's best ability. Alright, so it's Volgard's turn here. I just realized, by the way, the extra super amazing potential of Ivan's warp stones, these troll stones here. I normally just ignored them, and I might use them for like area denial, denying the enemy the ability to move. But they also count as targets for lightning. So when it gets to be Ivan's turn, you can actually channel some lightning through these troll stones to deal additional damage to other characters, which is pretty cool. Anyway, Volgard's turn. You guys like what I've been doing with all these crazy shards? It's been so much fun playing with them in this battle. Normally they're not in a position to actually help me out, but here I go. So watch, an example of what I was talking about with the warp lightning. So I'm just going to keep doing that for a bit. And then you're done. Oh no, Castaway! Ah! 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 Throw some shards at him. Good job, Castaway. Bulwark's turn again. Okay, actually that pushed Ivor into an advantageous position. There we go. Bjorn to the rescue. Promotion. He just smacked his boss on the back swing, and that's gonna get him a promotion. Oh, there goes Ivor. It's alright, it was valiant. Check this out. That warped dredge is going to be a little bit of a problem. Won't lie. Maybe... What's your move? It might not work, but maybe I can rupture him. Just got to get him down to 10 health. Oh, also, side fact, rupture works on Bulwark. He's counting as a dredge now. He counts as a dredge now because he has Bellower in his head. Oh, you know what? Hold on. This might be Bloody Flail's chance at glory. Yes, it is! Bloody Flail for the win! Oh, good night. Protected from death. That's good. Chuck another one of these at him, please. 2 points left. Here we go. Bam! That gets him down to 10. Everybody duck for cover. Kaboom! Okay, that was fun. That fight was a lot of fun. Ivor's got the injury, but that's okay. There's actually an achievement for losing that fight. I believe it's an achievement. It's called Juno Walks Alone Forever. So you glance up, the White Tower is much taller than you had imagined. Tall enough to reach a sun, you wonder? A trick of perspective? No, there really are that many stairs. Bulwark doesn't look right, still as he is, but he doesn't rise again. Ravens stare. wearing a wide range of emotions on their faces. You have no time to gape yourself. You drag Avon toward the tower, where stairs spiral upward beyond sight, and you take the first of many, many steps. Reptile King, hope you're still here. Chapter 22. Only we few remember it now. Quickly, the top of the tower is just up these stairs. This is crazy. I still can't believe that's an actual sun. And you're really going to put it back in the sky somehow. Ivan will. Juno, there has to be some other way. I can't. You can. We've come this far. Wait, Juno, wait. If this is really happening now, give me a moment. Juno and Avon embrace one final time. Avon whispers something meant only for her. And then you were forced to move on.
Lives or dies here. This is it.
At the center of the tower, Juno sits upon the pedestal, and Avon reluctantly begins his task. Juno hovers in the air, immobilized. She looks peaceful, as if finally letting go of the burden she had carried this far. Hear a familiar rumbling. The serpent raises its tattered head to the tower top. It speaks in an ancient tongue, as before. Be gone, creature! You don't even have the strength to crush this tower anymore. The serpent continues its low, undulating speech like smoke rolling over seawater. Avon stops. He's listening. Gorthus Farvel. What does it want? It is giving up. It wants to make a deal. Half a prophecy of extinction, it says. The darkness will lift, and it will spare arbitering. It consumes only half the world. Half the world? In exchange for what? Juno's energy. If I release it to the serpent, Juno will be gone, but she won't suffer. You can tell Avon is seriously considering it. Troll Skogan, thank you for coming. I disagree with you. I felt that the ending variety is pretty verbose, and I like how they take into account all of your choices across Banner Sagas 1, 2, and 3. Alright. So you can tell Ivan is seriously considering it, guys. Please choose option 1, 2, or 3 to your desire. Do you want to say 1, hi, this isn't what we came to do, or 2, no, I won't let you do this, or 3, you're going to trust this thing to keep its word? Wicked says 2. You know, the execution, I still think they landed it. I think they did a great job on the execution. I absolutely love what they've done with this game. Option 3 from Andrew Walker and Nuva. Flipboard says 1 division in the end of the game is the end of the game. We're leaning heavily towards option 3 right now. We've now tied it up. Do I get a if Calidor could do it, so could Juno. Who's Calidor? Gina's saying 1. Okay, I have 2 votes for each of 1, 2, and 3. If Reptile King is still out there, he might have the deciding vote. If not, I might have to roll another 6-sided die to pick it.
I'm warm enough to die. Yeah, the 3 options are tied. We've got 2 votes for each one. So. Don't know. Yep, I do. Alright, so I'm just going to roll a d6 divided by 3. Oh, it flipped. We're going for 3. You're going to trust this thing to keep its word? Alright, fine. I'm negotiating with it. Negotiate with me. Ivan returns his attention to you with frustration on his face behind him. The serpent slithers in resentment at being ignored. Don't you understand what is happening here? How could I? It's been nothing but lies and secrets since we first met. What choice did we have? Try to imagine if I told you the truth when we met. It was hard enough convincing everyone to listen in the first place. Back in Sigerholm, when I begged you to wait for Juno, how long did you wait? Not even a single day. And that, after all I did in Einertoft to save the Varl from complete extinction. No, if you knew the truth, you'd have drowned me in that lake yourself. I couldn't even trust you to save yourselves. 1, 2, or 3, so you will decide who is to be saved. How were we supposed to know what was going on? Trust, all of this was your doing, Ivan. Alright, well, Troll, since you know how all of these go, I definitely suggest just go ahead and leaving it spoiler-free, because most of these guys actually have never seen any of Banner Saga. I've introduced them through all 3 games, and they've been with me ever since the beginning. Alright, so, I've got 2 1s and a 3. Blame Hammer. Looks like we're leading 1, so we're going to go that way, unless there's any other last second. Oh. Pines, go for it. Okay. That's not what I mean. What's the point of this, Ivor? So brothers and clansmen can keep killing each other over petty disputes? So Varl and Dredge can go on destroying each other over ancient history? Even after we realized the Dredge were only fleeing the darkness, same as the rest of us, even after discovering a Dredge child dying in the snow, an infant, everyone was ready to slaughter it like a pig. 1, 2, or 3. Wrong, but what's done is done. You're naive to think you would stay harmless forever. And what of the Dredge killing ours? The reason why everybody's picking is because each conversation choice matters. Option 4. We made some terrible decisions, okay? So I think that's actually Regina saying she picks 1. Which makes sense. Flipperwort says 3. Blood for the Blood God. Nuva agrees for 3. Wicked says 2. So I got 2 votes for 1, 2 votes for 3. Looks like we're leaning towards 1, even though I'm not supposed to count Troll Skogan, I'm counting him this time. That's what I'd expect from you. From what I hear, you had practiced killing Dredge children before. Is this really what you want to argue right now? If you're going to ask me to weigh the fate of the world against Juno, then tell me why I should care. The serpent slithers anxiously. It is not accustomed to being ignored, but Ivan continues on in spite of the danger. And we both know how this world really is. Remember Dengler's Godstone. That old woman lies to our faces about who attacked who, then she mocks us for not butchering that stone hurler on sight. And even with the truth laid so bare before us, there was a debate. How can we hope to overcome that kind of spite and ignorance, that hatred? What are we finding so hard to preserve exactly? You've had plenty of time to ask that stone hurler how she feels about it. I will continue to hope until the day there's nothing to hope for. I might agree. If it were all nothing but misery. Regina wasn't around to stop people from killing children. That's true, you weren't. However, let me tell you how that decision went down. We discover what is basically a Dredge child. Ivor tries to shield everybody away from it, and then it eventually comes to our choice, Rook's choice, which was force the caravan to take the baby with us. Leave the baby there, or give it to the caravan for a vote. I told the chat at the time that leaving it to a vote just means that the caravan chooses to leave it behind, just so that they didn't get denied their own opportunity to choose. And the chat actually chose to side with the caravan, knowing that that's how they would vote. So that's why it happened like that. Alright, so I see 3 votes for 2. That's going to carry it. I will continue to hope until the day there's nothing to hope for. I know you believe that, but you don't know the depths of it the way I do. There was a woman near Ormsa River after we somehow survived crossing the chasm. Some of her own clansmen had tied her to a stake, which, they screamed, she was meant to starve to death. I could see her face, the torture and the pain. Do you remember how many days she had hung there, starving, before we arrived?
3 days. Whether I remember this proves nothing. I only remember that she was not left there to die, thanks to us. Oh, preach it, Ivor. Preach it, Ingvar.
Really, Ivan is Luke and Ivor is Obi-Wan? I don't know about that. Okay, getting a strong push towards 3. Here we go.
I only remember that she was not left there to die, thanks to us.
3 days, they said. Go ahead, ignore me, Ivan. Go ahead. Go ahead, then. Maybe those men lied, or the sun stopped. Maybe they miscounted. She had been there at least 7 days already. I could feel her agony in the tapestry. According to their own absurd rules, it proved she wasn't a witch. She should have been freed. Can you imagine suffering like that for a world that doesn't even remember you?
That's what this is about, isn't it? This is about Juno.
I'm not trying to make everything about Juno. I just need to believe in what I'm supposed to do. Ivan seems to be swayed by your arguments. The coils of the serpent are wrapping tighter around the tower, and you can feel its patience growing thin. When we found Juno's body smashed and broken on the frozen sea, I saw that same fate for her as that poor woman starving to death. Suffering, alone, forgotten. Everyone else was so quick to give up on her. I'm grateful that you did not, but that's what you're asking me to do now. I must sound pathetic. I realize it has to be hard to sympathize, but maybe of all people, you can, Ivan. When you stood against Belor on the bridge at Einertoft, I finally recognized you, and I knew what you had done to Reyes and his child. He followed us both to Borisgard to finish the job. What would you give to have Alette back? Whoops, I skipped that one. Just trust me to find a solution. Stupid double clicks.
I'm gonna quickly backtrack here in my side chat phone. I'm gonna want to find out what that line is because I don't want to deny it to you. Can I even? Oh, I can't actually scroll back. No, that's a shame. Oh well.
Anybody know what that line was? Everybody's talking about scales? Okay, I'm just gonna move on. Ivan turns back to the serpent, his body radiating immense power as he speaks to it again. Alfred gives you a severe look as if to say, he lies! You recall her plan to complete the ritual in place of Ivan. If you're going to do something, it has to be now. Trust Ivan and wait. Strike down Ivan, leaving the ritual to Alfred. Or, Ivan, this isn't what Juno wanted. There was not a major choice skipped. I promise you that, Flipperwort. This is the major choice right here. Nuva and Regina say 3. Andrew Walker agrees. We're almost at a majority already. If I get a split vote between 1 and 2, 3 is going to carry. Wicked says 1. But 1 more 3 will carry it. This is the last choice. Make it count. Sinister coming out of nowhere, jumping in to vote number 3. Welcome, Sinister. Glad to see you. Flipperward also says 3. That's enough. That's going to carry it. Here we go. Ivan, this isn't what Juno wanted. Ivan again stops speaking to the serpent. This time he turns to you with sorrow instead of anger. Juno is everything this world deserves. Instead, you got me. I'm so tired. Ivor. Courage. This was the hard part. Forgive me, Juno. I'll love you always.
I've never seen anything like a sun coming to life. I hope I never will again. Stuck with him, just a speck so far above our heads was Juno, who turned the darkness into light. Island did not want to leave the sun behind as we departed the inner earth. I expect he will return there often. No warp crossed our path on the long trek home. They have all turned to ash. And now, we are coming to this journey's long end. The same thought rattling round my head the whole way. Do I dare to hope?
Look at them all. Our surviving party. What's left of humanity, Dredgedom, Varldom, and the Horseborn. And even the Volca. Yes, Andrew Walker, we did do it by the skin of our teeth. But here, presented without comment, the ending.
This is the place I see in my dreams. This is where I helped my father build our house. And where I buried him. This is where I met Aldís, my wife. And Ivor, my best friend. And this is where Alette was born. I'm home. Is it really you, Alette?
It's really me, Dad.
I'm so sorry, Alette. I failed you. I couldn't protect you. I never wanted this. Leaving you alone.
Oh, Dad, I wasn't alone.
The weight never bothered me, husband. Do you remember when there was a night sky like this? Each point of light is a different fate for different people. I've been watching them a long time. Some people go to prepare for an endless battle, others go to an eternal feast. The brave go where they want to be.
That's how I knew you'd come back to us.
I kind of love that ending. Personally, I actually think the Rook dies ending is better than the Rook lives ending. The Rook lives ending, you'll actually see a little bit of the conversation. It's just taken from Oddleif's point of view, but the majority of it remains the same. That scene, fully voice acted, is the only scene that is actually fully voice acted in the entire game. With the exception of maybe the cutscene at the very beginning of the first Banner Saga, when Ubin is talking to the governor of Strand, possibly, and also that music, right? Just Austin Wintory is absolutely an MVP, and that's why his name is so high in these credits, folks, because this is a musical masterpiece, I think. It's almost hard to believe they really did it. Whatever it is. But the sun's actually moving again. For a long time, things were looking pretty hopeless. The gods are dead, the world turned to dust, and still we survive. Not all of us. No, but enough. Life will return. Grass and green will sprout from the dust. I believe there are other survivors, far in the north, perhaps huddled around godstones. South of the darkness, there may still be horseborn fleeing along the fields, or ships of men, or dredge without sunder. So we rebuild. I just wish that Rook and Alette could have been here to see this. Something tells me part of them will. Aleo glances knowingly at your belly. Aww. For a long time now, I've been thinking of an epic poem. You'll never guess the inspiration. Would you care to hear what I've got? I think that would be absolutely appropriate right now. Aleo smiles and draws his lute from around his back. He sings with a brightness in his voice. The lyrics, by the way, for those of a very discerning eye will notice, the lyrics are all of the names of our 22 chapters. Here we go. Only the sun has stopped, cut with a keen-edged sword. Little did they sleep, lest they not come home. Weary the weight of the sun, of our bones the hills, the slayer and the slain. From their homes must all flee, and cast their hone into the air. To speak in all tongues, where a foe may lurk, the destined day shall come. The fetters will burst, brothers fight, and kinship stain, and in fear quake all. The true hero comes reluctantly, raising high their shining light. Alas, the sea is still dead and wide, the hounds are hungered. As we live, we will live with the mighty grief that was ours and theirs. Only we few remember it now. Aleo gives a little cough to indicate he's done. It's not bad, but it could use a couple more verses at the end there. Aleo laughs. Aye, you're right, it certainly could. Wait, what is that? Do you see it? You squint into the ashes of twisted land spread out across the horizon. Something there is moving. It looks like a line of people, and at the front... Is that Ivor? Guys. Enjoy your end credits. We did it together. One of the most positive endings we could get, with the exception of we got Gil killed at the very end. Are you kidding me, guys? I love that final conversation with Gil. I can't believe I survived this long, only for us to kill him in a scripted event at the end of Banner Saga 3. Nuva says who? Flipboard says it needs more wrap up. I think the world is all, a festering dirt pile. Is pretty much the wrap up we're gonna get. Sitter says, now play it blind and use only sound cues from audience to advance. Bull. Ain't gonna. Check that out. Austin Wittery did his own accordion parts. Thank you, everybody. I hope you stick around because I actually have a giveaway to do. Only We Few Remember It Now is the title of the song. I thought that was the title for the song at the end of Banner Saga 1. I guess I'm wrong. That makes sense. Wicked, go for it. I'd love to hear. I love your remix of this. A couple of other musical moments in this game that really stand out to me. The final battle of Banner Saga 1 against Bellower, crossing the Bura Pass into Einertoft, the final song at the very end, leading up to the credits of Banner Saga 1. What else? The the intro music for Banner Saga 2. It's only a 45-second music sting, but it's really, really well delivered. And especially if you really would love to hear me talk about music more, go back if you haven't seen them. Watch my Banner Saga 1 streams. I took a lot of time to just sit down and really deconstruct some of what Austin Wintory was doing, using my knowledge and background as a music teacher. It's just fascinating stuff. He uses antiphonal choirs. Like, yo, that's some Mahler level stuff right there, man. All right, so that's the end of the music. I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap up this credits. You know, here I can scroll up. Let's appreciate the art, right? There's a little Olette with Ivor. Here's a Folka spoon feeding Bulwark. Here is this is Oddleaf training Olette in sewing the banner. Here's Oddleaf training Olette in how to, fire a bow. There's the baby Dredge. Here we've got Ubin and Gunnulf sharing a drink next to their tax collecting cart. Here's Ubin with the Horseborn. Here's Rook punching the crap out of Rugga. Oh, doesn't that make you feel good? And here's Rugga about to backstab King Meinulf at the peaceful bit. Here is Folka training a bear. Just because. I think that's a good metaphor for what her life was like with the ravens. Here's a very angry Ivor, I'm assuming, standing over top of the body of a Dredge child. This might be a metaphor to like the dreams he has over killing Ray's and Bellower's child. Here's Mogan and Hogan, twins, sharing a nice moment. This is Alfred speaking to the sculptors. And here is the play presented in Banner Saga 2 that Aleo puts together using kids to represent the fall of Olette. This is, of course, Rook coming home after hunting to his wife and child. And this one, this is the Ravens, I'm guessing, drinking at a bonfire. I think that's what that's supposed to be, with Spar giving some great and crazy tale. Here is Rook with, I'm guessing, his wife, Aldous. And this one is Hacken? Maybe? No. Who has curly horns? No, that would be Ubin. That's Ubin with a shield banger, I think. That's a very, this must be young Ubin. That's my best guess. I don't know. That is the Godstone of Dangler, because that's where we find the Varl child. The Dredge child. And here are all of the people who backed it. And Stoic truly appreciates the help and feedback of our community. Thank you for experiencing the Banner Saga with us. Thank you for waiting all this time. I'm not going to make you wait anymore. Let's go ahead and do this giveaway, shall we? So, if you want to enter into this giveaway, if you want to have a chance at winning your very own copy of Banner Saga 3, here's what you need to do. You need to type the keyword SNEC. Oh, I'm going to type it out back to you so you know what to type in. Here it is. Come on. Come on, Nightbot. Play with me here. SNEC. There's what you got to put in. Type that in if you want to get your very own chance at owning a copy of this game. I've already given out Banner Saga 1 and 2. Thank you, Stoic Gaming Studios, for giving me those keys. And thank you again for giving me the key for Banner Saga 3 so that I can do this special giveaway. I already see so many people entering in right now. I'm going to give it another few seconds here. Nuva says he already has it. You can enter in anyway and give it to somebody else you think really deserves it, Nuva. That is also available for you to do. I don't want to deny this to anybody. I will say this, if you only have Linux, don't enter. I cannot support, this game does not have Linux support at this stage. Alright. Give it another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Here we go. Oh, okay. Apparently, Nightbot's having trouble with this. Maybe I have to wait for... Oh gosh, I have to wait for this thing to catch up to the chat. It's a little behind us right now. Okay, here we go. Just about caught up. Here we go. I'm rolling it. No, it still says it's broken. What the heck? There are no eligible users to win the giveaway. What are you talking about? Alright, well, I'll do this another way. How about active user? Roll it. There are no eligible... Okay, fine. Roll a random number. Everybody pick a number between 0 and 100. Good lord. What do you mean there are no eligible users to... Okay, Nightbot, you're done. Get out of here. You're drunk. Go home. Who entered? I see... Yeah, I'm just going to roll a die myself. See, Wicked, Andrew Walker, Braveheart, Sinister have all entered. Alright, so of you 4... Yep, I'm just going to assign 1 to 6 to everybody and just roll that die. Here we go. Wait, did, Regina, did you want to enter in as well? I'm confused. Yeah, Nightbot is totally broken. It just wasn't even gonna roll me a random number. Alright, so I'm gonna base it off of those who said Snick, which is Sinister, Braveheart, Andrew Walker, and Wicked. Any other last minute Snicks? Okay. 5 and a 6, I'm just gonna re-roll, but 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll pick it. So the winner is... Scroll back up. Winner is Sinister, with his last minute joining the campaign to snipe that into me. Everybody congratulate Sinister on his brand new copy of Banner Saga 3. I just gotta grab my key real quick. Sinister, I don't think... Are you on... You're not on the Air of Carthage Discord anymore, are you? I'll send it to you over YouTube as a message, and I'm gonna do that post stream. Oh, you're gonna gift it to Wicked? Okay, we'll gift it to Wicked. I can do that. That's easy. Wicked, I'm gonna send it to you on Steam. Sotec commands you, Wicked. You're taking it. Might get the trilogy for the Switch. I would absolutely play this on the Switch, guys. If you just want a game to play on your own and at your own pace, even, this game is available on mobile. It's available on. It's going to be available on Switch. It's available on Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One. It is out there. I really hope you all go out and play it, guys. Thank you so much. When I first started this channel and I first started streaming this game, I had maybe 5 followers, and I've grown all the way up to about like 70-ish now. So this has been an incredible adventure for me, and I'm gonna find every excuse I can to come back to this game in the future. All right. So thank you so much again, everybody. Special thanks to Stoic Studios and to all of you wonderful followers who have been with me through this chat, through thick and thin. We've laughed, we've cried, we've argued, we've done so much, and I highly appreciate everything you guys have done for me. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.